Hello, everyone. It's L1 Hopefully, you're having a good day. I'm currently dealing with a lot of other stuff, including stuff for the other project, because the other project has stuff I needed to get, which I got, and I am working on getting to show off for a later episode. So there's been that today. That's what I've been doing all day. Hopefully, you guys have been having a good day. And Yagaki-chan needs to go, decided to go swim. I decided, might as well. I suddenly had the sadistic urge to put my bookworm buddy on the spot after she forced those envy-inducing Twin Peaks into my field of vision.
それじゃあ脱がせてくれよ。
Okay then, undress me.
脱がせ
Huh? Undress you?
そうだ。お前の手で脱がしてくれってことだよ。解除だ。できるだろ?
Yeah, I'm asking you, personally, to undress me. I need help with it. You can handle that, right? I lift my arms up encouragingly. Her cheeks flush scarlet, and she practically stumbles backwards.
どうした? ほら早く。
What's the matter? Come on, get on with it.
そんなこと恥ずかしいわ。
Sorry, it's too embarrassing. Oi! I have to go through this every single day with someone. You want embarrassing?
解除だって。何も恥ずかしがることなんてない。なあ。
You'd just be assisting someone who needed your help. Nothing to be embarrassed about, right, Prez? I looked at her for support and she nods, her face bright red. I lower my arms.
冗談だって。気が向いたら自分でするさ。
Just kidding, I can always do it myself if I feel like it. I turn my feeling smile on her, leaving her baffled. Oh, it's a Chidori episode. The shadows of the leaves sway across the ground. Big shadows and small shadows, deep shadows and soft shadows, so many different shadows all moving individually. Faced with the sun visual overload, I narrow my eyes. The sunlight filtering through the canopy above paints strange patterns on the ground. I stare down at my feet, wondering if this is what true art is. The way they swirl and distort makes me feel ill. I'd be happy just knowing which is the real deal, the natural or the man-made. Why did I come here? Because I gaze at my Amate partner in the distance, surrounded by our classmates. Because my Amate partner, who reminds me so much of that girl. I started calling her Erica because of that resemblance, too. Just what is about them that I find similar? They're total opposites in terms of personality. It's not as though they look alike either. The wind tussles my hair, and the branches of the trees are thrown into disarray. The shadows grow and shrink by turns, getting darker and lighter. The scene before me contorts like it's closing on me, and I shut my eyes. For some reason, I can hear my old ballet teacher's voice echoing in my head. My hands go limp, and my notebook slips from my grasp. I pick it up from where it drops at my feet and flip through it. Without it, I wouldn't be able to tell what I like and don't like. All those times I faked illness, hoping my parents would pay me some attention. Even the ballet was intent to get them to turn and look at me. Who am I? The smell of the grass, the scent of the water, the swirling patterns underfoot. Enclosed by the swaying shadows, I feel terribly light. Oh my. Ignoring the hollow feeling in my chest, I turn the pages until I come across words I didn't write and stare at them in bewilderment.
これは
What's this? Notes on Italian, our second language, are scribbled on the page. I turn to the next page and find written in a neat hand notes on areas that might come up on the test. The correct answers to questions that are easy to get wrong. They're all explained in clear, legible fashion.
エリカ
Erica. Nauseous from the undulations of the leaves, I finally become aware. Aware of the feelings for Erica that burn inside me. Feelings quite unlike the childish emotions I direct towards my parents or dependence I felt for her. The girl who idolized me unconditionally. Ooh. That's a moment. Oof. Poor
た
girl.
まには怪獣映画もいい。童心を取り戻す。
I like watching monster movies from time to time. Takes me back to more innocent times.
私はゴジラ対モスラが好き。
I like Godzilla vs. Mothra.
わかってるな。姉はリバイバル版の方がいいって。
Me too. My sister prefers the remake.
え
No way. Shirahane pulls a face like she's just been down on a lemon, and the uncharacteristic expression makes me laugh.
だよな。
I know, right? The president then taps her on the shoulder and leads her into the shade of a tree a short distance away.
なんだよ。乙女の語らいを邪魔する気か？
Hey, don't you know it's rude to interrupt a lady when she's talking?
乙女のする会話じゃないでしょ？
I don't think that was a very ladylike conversation. I'm not sure I have an answer to that. I watch for a while as she speaks in a low voice with Shirahane.
仲良した方
We should friends again.
そうね。私、賛成。
You're right. Agree. After they exchange a few words, Shirahane glances in my direction and departs. President comes back to join me in her place.
お話ししましょう。
Let's talk. The way she says that sounds highly suspicious. What's it the kids say now? Highly sus?
心を閉ざしたサナトリウムの少女じゃないんだぞ。
I'm not some girl in a sanatorium who shut herself off from the world.
そんなつもりはないわ。ただ、最近、八重垣さんとお話ししていないなって。
Yes, I know that. I was just thinking that I haven't spoken much with you recently.
試験勉強があったからな。ブレインとしては試験落とせないものな。
We've been studying for exams. The brains of the bunch can't afford to slip when it comes to exams.
脳がどうしたの？
What's this about brains? My comment was naturally based on my understanding of the class's hierarchy. The president just blinks at me, obviously unaware of our positions in it. I let slip a small sigh of resignation and cast around for another topic.
怪獣映画だが、委員長が好きなやつは？
So which monster movies are you a fan of?
怪獣？何？
Monster movies? What do you mean?
いや、すまない。無理を言うところだったよ。
Never mind. I guess I was pushing it there. The president tilts her head at me, her braids trembling.
なんだって。
What the? Ah! I feel a tap on my shoulder and let out a strange squeak when I see my ante partner, who has at some point gone unchanged. No, undressed. She's standing there in her underwear.
水遊びしたいのよね。
You want to play in the water, right?
あ？何を言って？
Huh? What are you talking about?
したいのでしょ？
You do, don't you? She looms over me. The scent of peaches is overwhelming. She moves closer, though she's not considerate enough to crouch down to talk to me like Shirahane does. Her cleavage, even more ample than my bookworm buddies, fills my vision. I flush all over the sight.
近いんだよ、お前は。
You're way too close. I shout, trying to cover up my blushes, but she pays no heed. Well, she pays me no heed. Wow, I mucked that one up. Everybody laugh. Get your laughs in. She quickly moves behind me and motions for me to put my hands up.
ああ、西部劇ごっこか。お前年いくつだと。
What is this, Cowboys and Indians? How old are ya?
同い年でしょ。
Same age as you. She folds my arms up just as she does when she's assisting me. Hey, wait! With everyone else watching from the sidelines, my defenses are obliterated and I must endure a total rout. The clothes are forced off. Not fully, you know, I'm just gonna be just like them. And then I find myself scooped up into her arms, only to be plonked down by the water's edge. I'm angry, but I swallow it down. Because I see the way Takasaki is gazing into the distance beside me. Drink it all in.
何か話したいことがあるんだろうが。
She must have something she wants to talk about. Perhaps it's an overly favorable interpretation on my part, but I wonder if she's trying to apologize in her own clumsy way. The way she's knitting her brows together is very familiar. That's the way she's pursing her lips.
こいつに自分を見てるなんざ。
I feel like I'm looking at myself.
水遊び楽しんでいるかしら。
Are you enjoying yourself?
かなり強引に誘われはしたが、まあ楽しんでいるよ。
Considering I was forced to come, I suppose I am.
そう。
I see. At this brief exchange, we fall silent again. It feels weird having my feet immersed in the water like this. It could be a scene out of a horror movie or a romance novel. But this is the first time I've had my feet in warm water outside of the bath. It's actually really uplifting as well as being kind of ticklish.
これだけ水温が高いなら、泳いでも気分良さそうだな。
The water's so warm, it may be nice to swim in it.
泳ぐ
Swim?
言っただけだ。足がつかない場所で水に浸かるなんざ、ゾッとしないぞ。
Huh? It's not like I actually want to go swimming. I don't want to be submerged if my feet aren't going to touch the bottom. Takasaki makes a stand up and I hold her back. She complies with me so obediently that I can't help but smirk. If I were to tell her to get naked right now, I wonder if she might not do it. She stares solemnly down at the surface of the water, watching as it glimmers in the sunlight.
お前は
You're... The light reflecting on the water plays against her face, and I find myself staring spellbound at her handsome features.
お前は黙っていた方が可愛いな。
You're cuter when you're not saying anything.
そう。
Really? Usually she'd come back with something sarcastic or flare up at me, but this time she just continues staring at the water. It's kind of disconcerting. I feel like I should start a conversation and consider talking about the weather today or fashion, or launching into a comedic anecdote.
そういえば、少し前のことだけどな。小腹が減ったんで、厨房へ食料を失敬しに行ったんだよ。
So, this all happened one time a while ago, but one time I was super hungry. I went to beg for some food from the kitchens. I saw in the anecdote.
いつもは調理人に分けてもらうんだが、その時は誰もいなかったんだ。だから冷蔵庫を開けて、何か食べられるものはないか探したんだよ。
Usually the cook would give me something, but this time there was no one around. So I opened the fridge to see if there was anything to eat in there. She doesn't respond but appears to be listening.
で、冷蔵庫の中を漁ってたら、ステンレスのボウルにみじん切りした玉ねぎがラップされて置かれてあってさ。
Anyway, I was scrounging around the fridge and I found a steel bowl with chopped onion in it, covered with saran wrap.
そのラップの上にメモが置かれてあったんだよ。もうお前を泣かせたりはしない。ってさ。冗談に気づいて大笑いしちまったよ。
There was a note on top of it which read, "I won't make you cry ever again." When I got the joke, I couldn't stop laughing. Someone must have felt bad for the cook who prepares our dinners every night and cut the onion for her. I go on to tell her how my outburst laughter led to the dorm mother discovering me and how I'd then gotten a giant scolding. However,
反応なし。
no response, huh? Let me double check. Alright, we didn't miss anything. No, not that. The Soggy sisters are always interrupting my conversations, and Yatsuhiro Senpai has an uncanny habit of popping up unexpectedly. But where are they when I need them?
風が出てきたわね。
The wind's picked up.
そうだな。
So it has. Takasaki finally speaks, but I can't think of anything to say to her in return.
白羽の口下手が映っちまったか。
Have I caught Shirahani's tongue-tiedness? I think of my bookworm buddy and how hard she worked to make friends despite finding it such a struggle, and it strikes me how impressive that an endeavor that was. I'm not capable of the same. Boy, it's Saturday episode, you can tell I'm getting tongue-tied myself.
何？
What?
いや、なんでもないさ。
Nothing. I remember how at the end of the case of the disappearing bunnies, when I announced who the real culprit was, I said you couldn't perform a handshake with just one hand and had held my own hand out.
どうにも遠く感じるな。
It feels so long ago now. I muttered to myself, then copying Takasaki, I too glared down at the annoyingly sparkly water. In the next episode, we're gonna do something completely else, hopefully. So yeah, I hope you guys have fun, and I'll see you on the next one. See you then.